others followed suit with their own statements and hashtags, including hashtag Big Ten United and hashtag We Want to Play. Then, on August 10th, a handful of players including Ohio State quarterback Justin Fields, the University of Alabama running back Najee Harris, and Clemson University quarterback Trevor Lawrence began sharing an image created by Washington State running back Dallas Hobbs that laid out their demands for a safer season under a joint hashtag We Are United and hashtag We Want to Play banner. As Hunter Reynolds of the University of Michigan and college athlete Unity, CAU, told The Guardian, "We all want to play the sports that we have been practicing our whole lives. We simply want to do it in an environment that is as safe as possible." Those tweets sent shockwaves through the sporting world because this was no ordinary statement. Alongside demands for beefed-up safety protocols and the freedom for players to opt out of playing if they feel unsafe, the statement also made it clear that players want to form a players' association, in other words, a union. Of course, unions are nothing new in the world of professional sports. Many major league teams are represented by labor unions like the National Football League Players Association, NFLPA, National Basketball Players Association, NBPA, and the Major League Baseball Players Association, MLBPA, who bargain contracts for their members just like as any other union, though their gilded salaries can set them a bit apart from the rest of the movement. They're also not afraid to flex their collective power. There is a long history of professional sports teams going on strike. The NBA was forced to postpone 3 Game 5s of the playoffs after players on several teams, including the LA Lakers, the Portland Trail Blazers, and the Milwaukee Bucks, several of whose players have gone public about their recent experiences with police violence and racial profiling, refused to take the court in protest of police brutality and the shooting of Jacob Blake. The players' Wildcat strike quickly spread and was joined by others in the Women's National Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, and Major League Soccer, as well as tennis star Naomi Osaka, all of whom refused to play. NFL cheerleaders are an unfortunate exception. Back in 1995, following the launch of the National Football League Cheerleaders Association, the Buffalo Bills successfully joined the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Unfortunately, their union didn't last, and professional cheerleaders now still struggle with the same issues that drove their foremothers to try their hand at unionizing: wage theft, discrimination, and sexual harassment. In one bright spot, in 2015, California Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez, a former Stanford cheerleader, helped champion a bill that forced the NFL to pay minimum wage and extend basic labor protections to the professional cheerleaders on California-based teams. Several other states followed suit. There are some things that are just American, and football and cheerleading, those top the list, Assemblywoman Gonzalez said in the 2014 documentary, A Woman's Work: The NFL's Cheerleader Problem. Unfortunately, nothing's more American than cheating workers out of an honest day's pay, too. Speaking of raw deals, out of the nearly 500,000 NCAA college athletes in the US, fewer than 2% of college athletes go on to play professionally. The rest are left to fend for themselves, after spending years scrambling to keep up with their athletic obligations and academic pursuits, which are often shunted to the sidelines. Low graduation rates for athletes remains a problem. These players bring in billions of dollars in revenue for their schools. But between the grueling training and playing schedules they follow, and the massive personal sacrifices they make to their physical, mental, and emotional health in hopes of making it big, the vast majority of college athletes are left empty-handed once the clock runs out on their last game. Let's block ads. Why?
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.